Welcome back. I am N.S. Lavanya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. In this video, you are going to learn the role of early theorists in Introduction to Translation Studies. The function of translation, together with the function of learning, is changed in the 15th century. One of the first theorists to formulate a theory of translation was the French humanist Etienne Dolet. He was tried and executed for heresy after mistranslating one of Plato's dialogues. He translated in such a way that the dialogue implied disbelief in immortality. In 1540, Dolet published a short outline of translation principles entitled this, meaning how to translate well from one language into another, and established 5 principles for the translator. The first one, the translator must fully understand the sense and meaning of the original author. Second one, although he is at liberty to clarify obscurities. The translator should have a perfect knowledge of both SL and TL. Third one, the translator should avoid word-for-word renderings. The fourth one, the translator should use forms of speech in common use. The translator should choose and order words appropriately to produce the correct one. Dolet's principles ranked high as they are in a precise order. These principles stress the importance of understanding the SL text as a primary requisite. The translation involves both a scholarly and sensitive appraisal of the SL text and an awareness of the place the translation is intended to occupy in the TL system. Dolet's views were reiterated by George Chapman, the great translator of Homer. In his dedication of the 7 books, Chapman declares that the work of a skillful and worthy translator is to observe the sentences, figures, and forms of speech proposed in his author, his true sense and height, and to adorn them with figures and forms of oration fitted to the original in the same tongue to which they are translated, and these things I would gladly have made the questions of whatsoever my labours have deserved. He repeats his theory more fully in the epistle to the reader of his translation of the Iliad. In the epistle, Chapman states that a translator must avoid word-for-word renderings, attempt to reach the spirit of the original, and avoid over-loose translations. Translations must be based on a sound scholarly investigations of other versions. The Platonic doctrine of the divine inspiration of poetry clearly states the repercussions for the translator. For translator, it is possible to recreate the spirit or tone of the original in another cultural context. Susan Bassett clearly points out that the translator seeks to bring about a transmigration of the original text. He approaches the SL text on a technical and metaphysical level and balances both the original author and expectations of the audience on an equal level. Thanks for watching this video. We meet again in the next class.